May 17th, 2022. Halfcast 298, episode 298. Let's go. Of course, I have a few things to share with you guys. An evening of reflection. Shall we? Mom said she found used crack pipe in Walmart groceries. It's Walmart. By now, we shall only be surprised that they haven't already built a crack smoking section in the store. A Colorado mom said she found an unwelcome surprise in her grocery delivery from Walmart last month. Tasia Britt was unpacking the groceries with her 3-year-old daughter at their home in Aurora when she found a used crack pipe next to a package of pineapple juice. She told local station KDVR TV. In Colorado, as in the rest of the United States, substance abuse has risen in recent years alongside ripple effects from the pandemic. Yeah, people were home. So some people drank a lot more. Some people just did a lot more of everything. A JAMA Network Open study found that 15.1% of surveyed U.S. adults reported increased substance use due to COVID-19 related stress. That's all well and good, but a crack pipe in your groceries that someone pre picked out for you before they delivered it is a bit much. That would only lead me to assume that the person who was preparing my groceries was smoking crack at the time and lost their apparatus in my order. Britt said she could hardly believe her eyes when she saw the crack pipe in her grocery bag. She had to call her husband over to look. Come take a look at this. I said, "There's a crack pipe in the bag. It's a crack pipe in the bag. Huh? It's a crack pipe in the bag." And so he looked and he's like, "Yeah, it really is. You're not crazy." Like there's no such thing as a crack pipe. Britt said she was angry and disappointed, noting that her 3-year-old had almost grabbed the bag yet. And there's that. Her daughter loved helping with groceries, she said, but she no longer felt safe letting the child near a potentially vile discovery. You shouldn't have to worry about when you have groceries delivered that you can't even let your kids help anymore because you don't know what you're going to find in these bags, she said. Walmart reportedly investigated the incident and sent a statement to the local outlet saying, "While uncommon, we take customer complaints like this very seriously. Upon learning of what happened, we immediately deactivated the third party driver and encourage any customer who encounters anything unsatisfactory to reach out to customer care." McDonald's employee caught taking pictures of customers' credit card in drive-thru. At this point, they should just have the swipe machines right there where you place your order. It would make things a whole lot faster instead of you pay at one window, you pick up at one window. No, you pull up to one window and you're paid already. You could just grab your order and go. A McDonald's employee in Grand Rapids has been arrested after police say a customer caught the employee photographing their credit card after ordering food in the drive-thru. Police say the incident happened back on Thursday, May 5th, at the McDonald's location on the city's northwest side at 1101 Leonard Street. Cheryl Flores of Grand Rapids tells 13 on your side she stopped at McDonald's after a long day at work and noticed the employee take a picture of her debit card. Wow. She took my debit card, swiped it, and all of it. See, that's where the problem is. And all of a sudden, you handing these people your cards. She turned her back to me to the drive-through window, and I saw her hunching. She couldn't have been more obvious by hiding it than she would have if she would have did it in the lady's face. I saw her put her hand on her right pocket, and then it appeared she was taking a picture. She was doing something shady, so I honked my horn, and that's when she dropped my debit card, Flores said. Another great idea, McDonald's cut the check, would be to install something like a fast pay, like an easy pass, like a little wand that you prepay load up with money and you just tap it on the McDonald's face at your order and boom, you're good. Flores said the employee defended her actions, saying she dropped her card, but Flores said she still did not feel right about it. Flores, trust your gut, sweetheart. Flores immediately alerted management to the incident, who then contacted police the next day. I don't want to be a Karen today, you know? No, this is your money. But when she came back to the window, she was like, what? You know, I was just picking up your debit card. I dropped it and I said, no, obviously, it looked like you were taking a picture of my card. Flores explained. Flores said before leaving the restaurant's drive thru, she put a lock on her debit card and ordered a replacement. That's almost the same as someone dropping money and the person who picks it up spins a little bit before they hand it back to him. When she got home that night, she reportedly called the manager of the store, who told her that he watched the surveillance footage and watched the employee do this to several customers. Yeah, it sounded like he wasn't surprised to hear that. A spokesperson for the Grand Rapids Police Department said detectives investigated and found evidence to support the customer's claim, but it's not clear how many other people were impacted. Trust your gut. We're told the employee is a juvenile and was arrested and charged with felony possession of a financial transaction device. Police say no other employees were charged. It's not clear if the employee who was charged is still employed by the McDonald's. In a statement from McDonald's of Michigan, the company said, we are continuing to cooperate with police and all inquiries for information should be directed to them. Okay, so here's the rub. In this retail environment, any employee that can't be trusted to handle money shouldn't even be allowed to work the register. First off, somebody who can't be trusted around money shouldn't even be allowed to work in retail, period. But this girl should not have been allowed to work at a station where she's being directly handed money, especially after the very first incident where somebody questioned her integrity. Flores said her message for others is to make sure you always keep your eye on your accounts because you never know what is being charged. She also says to make sure you are aware of your surroundings, to be aware of issues like this. Because tonight we're just dealing with model, upstanding citizens. Here we go. Looking for the pooper. Wichita police say woman destroyed 8 wigs and store defecation. This is what happens when you put shopping at the top of your list of priorities instead of shitting. I know I'm childish. Police are looking for a public enemy number 2. They're even more childish for writing that after a rather gross recent incident. The Wichita Police Department said a woman defecated in the middle of a beauty supply store aisle in the 2200 block of East 21st Street on May 10th. A tweet from the department stated the defecation was significant enough to destroy 8 wigs. An 8 wig blast radius is about the equivalent of 22 cups of coffee. The business would like to know who the perpetrator is so they can pursue criminal charges, the police department stated. What's killing me about this whole story is that they kept mentioning the wigs were destroyed, like they checked to see if somehow they could be salvaged for resale or something. Woman accused of buying car with more than $90,000 bounce check. Arrested. Who's still taking personal checks in the age of the scam artists? The Sumter County Sheriff's Office has announced the arrest of a woman accused of using a bad check to buy a new model Ford. Bad is putting it very mildly. This check is the equivalent of 8 destroyed wigs. Felicia Lyles, 40, was arrested and charged with obtaining property by false pretenses. Now, this woman is wrong 110%, no doubt. But somewhere the person who took that check was only looking at commissions, commissions, commissions. According to reports, Lyles used a $98,547 check with non-sufficient funds in exchange for a new model Ford vehicle from a dealership in Sumter. After official notice and a time period to correct the error, Lyles did not clear the outstanding amount, but kept the car. Whoever allowed that purchase, whoever made that sale, should have had the bank on the phone clearing the check before the keys were even put in her hand. That car should have never left the lot. Lyles was taken to the Sumter County Sheriff's Office Detention Center, where she received a $25,000 surety bond. Just don't let her bail out using a check. Fun show. Fun show. Fun show. That being said, I'm going to wrap this one up, but I'll be sure to talk to you guys very, very soon. Adios.